20 years ago you'd ask me what I think the Jeep Wrangler is going to look like in 2017, I'd probably say something like this. And I'd be absolutely wrong because the Wrangler still looks exactly the same as it did 20 years ago. But what you see right here is the 2017 Jeep Renegade Trailhawk, which is the Wrangler's little brother. It might not be a body-on-frame truck type of thing, but it does come with all the off-road goodies, and its DNA is definitely an off-roader. It wears the Jeep brand with pride, as you can find that famous little grille almost everywhere. You also get the cool little rock climbing Jeep on the edge of the windscreen, and this is exactly what the Renegade is, a little off-roader. But it's one that you can actually live with because let's be real here, the Wrangler might be amazing off-road, but on-road, it's as painful as editing Steve's videos. So this is the 2017 Trailhawk edition of the Renegade, which means that it's the most off-road capable version. It also means it's the most expensive one. As tested, it's $5,500 above the base price of $33,000. But at least you get heated seats, a heated steering wheel, dual zone climate control, blind spot monitors, the frontal collision stuff, rear view camera, onboard navigation, and a quite good Beats audio sound system. The car sits tall with a high center of gravity. The hood is very long, whereas the cabin seems to be pushed towards the back. And from the inside, it feels exactly the same way. The hood is really long, it's very airy up front, and it feels like you're driving a much bigger car. Whereas if you look backwards, not so much. Passengers in the back will beg to differ, as legroom is a little bit tight. Kids in car seats will be kicking quite a lot. But only if you manage to put the car seats in those latches, because they're super hard to get to. The materials used are in general budget grade, but put together to look nice. The dash is the only place that gets soft to the touch finish, knobs and switchgear feel good, and ergonomically there are no real complaints. The trunk is well shaped, and a decent 523 liters. The opening is wide and the loading bay is low. But the drivetrain is definitely the highlight here. The 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine makes 180 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque. Mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, 0 to 100 comes in about 11 seconds, and braking from that speed will take about 44 meters. Performance might not be mind-blowing, but you know what, for around town, it's very adequate, and the good thing is that the motor doesn't get really harsh the harder you push, so it's a good friend to drive around town. Also, the torque is delivered pretty smoothly, so that helps you go off-roading. It's a little bit heavy on gas. The shape is pretty boxy, so it's as flat as Helen's chest, so the drag coefficient is 0.37, which means there's a lot of air to push out of your way. So 10.5 liters per 100 kilometers is pretty much what you're gonna get. Handling wise, it's predictable, safe, and it leans like a motherfucker. But you know what? It's not boring. It's pretty fun to look at, so it's alright. But yeah, don't get brave with it, because as you're turning hard, it's probably wondering, what the f*** is this guy doing? That softness though helps ride comfort, which is overall pretty good. Bumps and potholes are absorbed well enough without disrupting the serenity of the cabin. Off-roading is where it shines. What a surprise! We took it through some incredible trails, not what you see right here, and it followed the Wranglers and the LR4s 90% of the way. The approach angle is 30.5 degrees, the departure angle is 34.3, and breakover is 25.7, while ground clearance is 221 millimeters. The Jeep Active Drive Low offers a 20:1 crawl ratio, and other off-road goodies include a rear locking diff, hill hold and hill descent assist, and all of them work really well together, making the Trailhawk the most capable tiny little SUV. It's not cheap and it's not roomy, but it is a tool and it's cool. People who will buy one will definitely take it where it's supposed to go, so this purpose-built SUV has nothing but love to give. Overall rating will be a good 7.5 out of 10, but if you're looking for a small rural explorer, look no further than this.